Prolong is this gorgeous red. That is not it. Hey guys and dolls, today we're going to be doing my favorites for November, and I'm very excited. I have a lot of favorites, some non-makeup favorites, some things that I actually didn't even like that much, so those will be at the end of the video. And I also want to say a couple things at the end of the video just about like my schedule for this month and things that are going to be coming up and things like that. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned at the end. The first thing that I want to talk about is actually the thing behind me, these amazing new pillows that I just got. So let me go grab them so I can kind of show them to you a little bit better. So I have a little bit of an obsession with throw pillows. I think they're such a wonderful way to change up your space, and something I learned when I was going to school for interior design is to make your overall, furnishings something that you know you love all of the time. It's not something that's a fad, it's not something that's like a trendy color or something, so you wouldn't want to buy, a sofa in like the neon colors that were really popular this summer, but you might want to get a throw pillow that is that neon color to participate in the trend or kind of change up your surroundings and things like that. So that's something that I like to do, is to switch up my pillows in my room and everything like that. So the first pillows that we got are these really great ones from Pier 1. I was there looking at the jewelry armoires because I was thinking I might want one for Christmas. The first one that I got is this one here. They ended up having a sale for Black Friday and we went like late at night, so we avoided the crowds. And I just think it's so beautiful. It's jeweled. It has this really cute snowflake on it. I believe I saw this in another YouTuber's video, but I can't remember who. I think it maybe was Makeup by Tiffany D's holiday thing last year or something like that. I just think they're lovely and very, very cute. And then my husband, Mr. Vintageortacky, spotted this one. It says naughty on one side and nice on the other, and he just thought that was so cute, and I was like, this is totally adorable. And then later on Black Friday I actually needed boot inserts, and I was like, oh, do I really want to go to Target on Black Friday? But it really wasn't that bad. We ended up getting a whole bunch of like DVDs and stuff. I got like all 5 seasons of Mad Men that were available. It was pretty awesome. Why did this turn into a haul? Anyway, so we got these pillows, and these were in the dollar section. These were $3 each. There's this one that's like burlap. I don't know, this one's cute, but I don't like it as much as the others. There's this one that says Let It Snow, and I love this color of like mint blue mixed with reds for holiday. I just think it's so fresh and beautiful. And then I got this one which says Be Merry, but unfortunately when I was taking the tag off I ripped it. So I'm gonna have to do a little surgery on this guy to fix him, which makes me sad, but he's so cute, so I'm still putting him on my bed. And then also I'm including my little Sir Teddy doll, which I got a couple years back from MAC during their holiday Kids Helping Kids campaign. So another thing too is that I switched out my quilt here. This is actually just the opposite side of the quilt, so it's the same exact quilt. I just wanted to have the red because I thought that it looked more Christmassy with the white of the bed and the kind of cream and gray of the blanket that we have over our comforter. Anyway, that's enough about my decorating stuff. I just wanted to familiarize you guys with the room that I will have for this month. Like it's a different room, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let's talk about actual makeup favorites. So my first makeup favorite of the month is the Vanity Mark Dr. Kiss lip balm. This is so cute. It comes in a little, thing that looks like a pill. It's very, very cute packaging, but it's actually really, really good lip balm inside. So it has a blue tint to it. And do you remember like mood lipsticks from like the 80s and the 90s where you put it on and it would make your lips kind of fuchsia? This has like 4% of that ingredient, so it doesn't give your lips like a super hot pink look or anything, but it kind of looks a little like if you were to purse your lips together like this and your lips get a little redder, that's kind of what it looks like. What I like about this is it has kind of like an earthy mint vanilla smell is how I describe it. It's not like bright mint or like sweet mint, although it does have a taste, but the smell of it is more like earthy, herbally kind of smelling, if that makes any, yeah. And what I like about this is that it's interesting. When you first put it on, it almost feels a little gritty, which is something that like a lot of people will be like, why do you like that? I don't know. In the morning, when I take this off, my lips are so hydrated, and I think maybe the grittiness in it maybe helps to lightly exfoliate the lips or something. I don't know. Maybe my tube is just old, but nevertheless, it works wonderfully, and this has been kind of like my lip survival kit. This one and also the one from Jack Black I really like, but this one has been my favorite this month. I have not gone a night without using it before bed, so love that. The next item that I want to share is also a lip item, and that is the MAC Pro Longwear lipstick. And this is actually something I've loved for a really, really long time. When I worked at MAC, I almost exclusively wore these lipsticks. I think they're fantastic. They come in a metal case and they come up like this, and they're just amazing. This shade in particular that I really love is the Unlimited. It's sort of a blue, mid-pink, very, very lovely color. And the reason why I've sort of rediscovered these is I talked a little bit about this Hourglass liquid lipstick that I used, and I said it was very, very drying. And a lot of people said, well, do you know of a long-wearing lipstick that isn't drying? At the time I was like, no, they're all really drying. But these ones are quite long-wearing and they're not drying at all. In fact, I think that they're, I wouldn't say really hydrating, but they feel almost sort of tacky on the lips, like your lips are kind of sticking together a little bit, but they don't feather out into lip lines. They don't really wear off. If you touch them, they do come off a little bit though. So they're not like a ironclad, you know, perfect lipstick or anything like that. They do come off a little bit because it's still a cream product. So that's kind of what I feel about that. Anyway, I love those lipsticks, especially the Prolong shade and the Unlimited. And Prolong is this gorgeous red. That is not it. There we go. So this is the color that I was wearing in my lookbook that I did last week. So love, love, love this red. It's just gorgeous. So the next item that I'm really loving this month is the MAC Strobe Cream. And I've probably talked about this before. I feel like every winter I end up kind of going back to this and going, oh baby, where have you been all my life? And I romance it, and it romances me back by giving me great skin. So this is, I'm going to show it to you guys. It's a really wonderful moisturizer for dry to moderately dry skin. And it has a little bit of a pink pearlescence to it, which gives your skin a gorgeous glow, which is sort of lost on me because I actually use this at night and not during the day, because during the day I need a moisturizer with sunscreen, which this does not have. But it just gives your skin such a lovely glow, and I swear I can go to bed with the driest skin and I wake up with nice, soft, supple skin thanks to this. So I really, really love and recommend this product. It's a $30 moisturizer, which is kind of expensive. It's not like the most expensive, but it's not cheap either. But they also sell this in a like mini size that's $15. So if you just want to try it out, you can get the mini size. I'm actually going to be going back to back today to pick up another tube of this because it's almost out, because I've had that one for a couple years. So it also does last because I don't use it year round. Oh, like look at the difference in my two hands. Of course, this one has like shiny particles, but you can also see that it looks hydrated, right? Right? Okay, so my next favorite of the month is a product that's been out for a while, and I've used the product for a very, very long time, but there are some limited edition colors, and that is the Milani Shadow Eyes Pencils. They have a small winter collection, and there are 3 purples in this collection. Can I get a hell yeah? So this collection is awesome because it's Milani, so it's inexpensive. The product is amazing. If you've never used the Shadow Eyes pencils, they can be used as an eyeshadow base or even kind of as a primer, as long as, I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to take a purple one all the way up to your brow bone, but you know, these work fine without a separate primer as an eyeshadow base. They work great as a liner, and they are water resistant and crease resistant for up to 12 hours. Super awesome product. So what do we got here? We got cheap, we got amazing product, and we got a whole lot of purple in this collection. There are 3 purples in this collection. I'm so happy. There's also a matte white, a shimmery black, and a silver. Why don't I swatch them for you? Da-da-dee. Da-da-da. So I just gave each one of these a really rough swatch. Just went like up and then down, or down and then up, whatever. So the first one is Romantic Violet. It's this sort of grayed out violet here. So gorgeous, really great base for any kind of taupe eyeshadow or light purple eyeshadows. This one here is called Plum Amour, and it's this shade here. It's very similar to Urban Decay's Rockstar liner. So, so pretty, and only like $5. Okay, so this one actually has a fair amount of glitter in it. It's called Midnight Romance, and I used this as the base for my eyeshadow today, so I put a lighter color on over it, and it worked out really great. I will say, because of the glitter in it, there was like a ton of fallout that I had to remove, which was kind of annoying, but whatever. The next shade here is a silver, and it is called Lovely Frost. Wonderfully pigmented, super bright, intense silver. The next one is called Charming Black, which is this one here. Not the blackest black that they have. They actually had another limited edition collection that was neutrals that had a much better black, but it's still pretty good, and it has the glitter in it. Again, that would probably be one that I'd probably skip. And then this one is Snowy White, which is a matte white. Not the most opaque white that I've ever seen. That one still goes to the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. But I do want to mention that these are completely different from the Jumbo Pencils, which are more of like a creamy, like, I don't want to say greasy, but they're much greasier, and those ones crease, whereas these ones do not crease really, and they're like a long wearing kind of product. So it's a different nature of the nature of the beast is a little different with that. My next favorite of the month is a hair favorite, and it's the BB Bumble and Bumble Thickening Hairspray. So as a lot of you guys know, I've been growing my hair out. It's getting quite a bit longer, and I haven't had a proper cut actually since like May. I really need to have a stylist kind of go over it, but it's kind of growing out in a way that I like, and it's, you know, it's fine. What I'm aiming for by growing it out is having kind of more low-key hair. When I had a bob, it has to be styled every day, otherwise it looked really terrible. Whereas with this, I can kind of just let it air dry and kind of not care as much that it doesn't look 100% perfect, because it looks fine when it's just air dried. And what I like to do when I, you know, today I blow dried my hair, what I do is I put in a heat protectant first, which is the one I use is from Tresemme, and then I spray this in just a little bit here at the top, and then I spray it again about halfway down. And yes, I know I have terrible roots right now. I've got to deal with it. I've been busy. Let it go. So I've been using this and I just really love it. I think that it does a wonderful job of giving my hair kind of a little bit more body without giving it too much volume. Because now that it's longer, I don't necessarily want like big hair. I'm okay with it being just a little bit more relaxed and a little more laid back looking, which is really my aim with growing it out, is to have that more relaxed look. I think I already said that. Anyway, so I really like this product. It's very expensive. I've just been buying the little mini ones for like $9, which is probably throwing more money away, but I wanted to make sure that I really liked it. And now that I've, you know, used a couple of them, I can say I like it, and I need to just buy the full size next time and save myself some money. So now before we get to the questionable things that I don't like so much, I want to talk about a couple of non-makeup things that I really love this month. And the first one is leg warmers. I actually wore these like mad when I was in high school. I thought they were like the coolest thing ever, but I didn't wear them on my legs. I wore them on my arms, as I do now. And so this month was kind of about like rediscovery, keeping hydrated, and keeping warm. So I've been using these when I'm on the computer to keep my wrists and arm warm, because when I'm editing a video or something, my arm will start to ache and it's so like hard to push through it. But this kind of keeps it warm, and it's sort of like wearing sweatpants when you're doing your warm-up. When you're working out, you're kind of keeping your body warm until everything's loosened up. This keeps me warm while I'm doing the edit things. So yeah, that is one thing. That is a non-makeup item that I loved. The second non-makeup item that I've loved is Downton Abbey. Can we just have a moment to talk about this? I don't know if I've ever really talked about this that much on YouTube, but I am obsessed with this show. I can't get over it. It is so, so, so good. I tried explaining it to my grandmother the other day, and I realized how like derpy it sounds. Okay, so for those of you who don't know about Downton Abbey, it's a BBC masterpiece theater presentation. It's a very short series, so like each season will have like 7 or 8 or 9 episodes, so they're not very long. They're an hour or so each. Some of them are a bit longer than others, and it's about the Crawley family, and it just sounds so stuffy, but it's so good. It's just wonderfully filmed. The costumes are just jaw-dropping. The set is gorgeous. It's filmed at Highclere Castle, so it's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, it's so good. And the story is quite, you know, obviously it's set in those days, and they don't really veer off from anything that is likely to have happened in those days, but I feel like it's kind of a modern sort of tale at the same time. Plus, the mom in it, her name is Cora. I never hear my name in pop culture at all, period. So it was pretty exciting for me to find out there was a character named Cora. Love this show. The third season kinda me, but I still love the show, and I can't wait for it to come back in January. I just got the third season on Friday actually, so I've already watched all but the last episode. I have already watched it because I watch them when they come out each year, but yeah, just kind of needed to have a moment, a Downton Abbey moment. I love it. Plus, oh my gosh, Maggie Smith is in the show. Just watch it. Just give it a shot. Give it one episode, and I swear you'll get hooked. It's so good. So now I'm going to talk about some not so favorites, and these are quite disappointing because these are actually things that I bought at the beginning of the month and I was quite optimistic about, and I told you guys I was going to try them and let you guys know what I thought. So the first one is the Marc Jacobs Magic Liner. This has just the most gorgeous, elegant packaging. It just looks like a fine pen that you would write with, and I wanted to love this so much, but I find that I have a hard time drawing, you know, a nice line with it each time we're drawing the same even line. I feel like it's maybe like a little too a little too floppy or something. And also I'm finding like the very end tip here is getting a little bit frayed looking, which is no friend to making a nice clean line for like a winged liner or anything. It is very long lasting and long wearing. It's probably the longest wearing liquid liner of this style, like the pen style that I have. It's quite good. But it also has a shiny appearance, which kind of lends itself to transfer of eyeshadow, so that eyeshadow will kind of transfer onto it. Whereas it doesn't do that so much with like a matte liner. All in all, I think, you know, for $30, I should be like super impressed, and it certainly shouldn't have the little tip part of it frayed, especially since I didn't even use this every day this month. I used other liners, so it's like, okay, so after 5 or 7 uses, it gets a little frayed. I don't think so, not for 30 bucks. So the other thing that I'm not really crazy about is the Stila, what is this called? Magnificent Metals Foil Finish Eyeshadow. So I was very excited about this. It's very nice packaging again. It has like a metal jar, which is so nice. And there are these little bits in here that you put into this little tray, and then you mix in some of this mixing medium, and it's supposed to be like this magical, you know, metallic foil. I found it to be actually kind of patchy. It's like, okay, this was 32 bucks. I should be freaking impressed. You know, I'm willing to like look over faults and things if they are inexpensive or something, but this was $32, so I'm expecting it to, you know, perform really well. And for 32 bucks, you could get like one of those like MAC pigment sets they have out right now. You know, it's just, eh. So those are my monthly faves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and some of my non-faves. 2 other like honorable mention faves would be the Laura Mercier shadow palette that nobody can get anymore, so I feel bad even talking about it, but it really was my fave. I used it like every day this month. I even used it today, even though this is mostly bolder makeup. By the way, let me know if you want to see a tutorial for this look. I just kind of came up with it on the fly right now, and I kind of like it and wouldn't mind doing a tutorial for it. And then my other shout out fave, I feel like this video is very scatterbrained, I'm sorry guys. The other, you know, fave of the month is my Wayne Goss brushes. Just think they're the most lovely things ever. Okay, so now to kind of catch you guys up on what's going on with my channel this month, the first thing is that I'm going to actually be doing a giveaway with DSW. It's a big, like, multi-blogger giveaway. There's like 50 bloggers. We're all giving away 5 pairs of shoes and 5 books. So it's a pretty awesome giveaway, and I will have more details on that to come later, so just look out for that. Pretty excited. The next thing is that this month I'm going to be going with a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday upload schedule. I think that's going to work for me better. This week might be a little different. I'm not really sure how this week is going to pan out because I just took many days off, and so I'm going to be playing catch up a little bit this week. But from there on out, I'm going to try to stick to a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It just works for me a little bit better that way. We'll see how that works for you guys. I know the Monday, Wednesday turned out to be Monday, Wednesday, Saturday last month was quite successful, but I think that spreading it out a little more evenly might be better. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to let you guys know about. At the end of the month, during the holiday break, I'm going to be doing a little mini series of some special videos, like, you know, makeup, brush cleaning, and things like that. It's kind of like a 101 series. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my collection at the end of the month, so I hope you guys will be excited for that, as I am excited to share it with you. And I guess that's pretty much it. My camera battery is actually about to die, so I guess it's time for me to go. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope your November was wonderful. I would love to know what your favorites of the month were, so please share them with me in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky. Just be yourself. See you, bye.